For those of you that don't know, I'm Maggie, and today we have a StitchFix unboxing, which I'm pretty excited about because I'm not gonna lie, when I was flying home for Thanksgiving, I peeked at the items that were sent to me, and so finally when I got home and tried them all on, it was actually a really good box. The first box that I got was really a no-go. I think I only kept one item, and it's actually the item that I'm wearing right now. It's this kind of like midi floral dress that I've gotten a ton of use out of, so I'm really glad that I kept it. And then the second box is a little bit better. I ended up keeping 2 of the 5 items, and with this box, while I like a ton of the items, I'm not quite sure I'm gonna keep all of them, but I'll explain all of that. But things that you should know about StitchFix if you're completely unfamiliar is that it costs $20 every time that you decide that you want a box sent to you. And I say it like that because you have complete customization over the timing. You could have it sent to you once a month, once every 2 months, once every 3 months. You could have it sent to you bi-monthly. It's completely up to you, but every single time that you get a box, you pay a $20 styling fee. And that fee goes toward any item that you actually keep in your box. It just guarantees the company money when they're taking the time to style you and send you the box and then give you the free shipping back. That's how I like to think of it. Now, that being said, I think that it really behooves you to keep at least one of the items in your box, otherwise your $20 just completely goes to waste. So I like to go into it with the mindset of like, at least find one item that you like, and typically that's a pretty easy thing to do. Now, something that I really like about this service is that it sends you this card, and they send you 5 items in every box, and you'll find those items in the middle of every styling square, and they give you 2 different potential outfits that you could style that item with, which is really cool. Because for me, I have a hard time, like I know I like certain trends, but I have a really hard time implementing them into my existing wardrobe. So this just kind of gives you an idea. Let me just go ahead and show you the items that were sent and then my thoughts, what I'm keeping, what I'm returning. Let's get started. Okay, the first item is this long black maxi skirt that's kind of a high-low style. And it also comes with this little tie on the side just to give it a little bit of pizzazz. This comes from the brand Leili or Leilis. I'm not really sure. I've never heard of it. It's the Golda Faux Wrap Midi Skirt. It's black and it's in the size extra small petite. This is huge for me because I put in my little style quiz that I wanted petite clothing. And in my first 2 boxes, I did not receive anything petite. Like some things didn't fit because they weren't petite. Like they were still my size, which is like usually an extra small, a 0, a 25, whatever the clothing item may be. But if it's not petite, oftentimes it's way too long or it's just not hitting me in all the right places. So I was really excited to see that this little high-low kind of, it's not really high-low, it's just a wrap midi skirt was in a petite size. So this actually fits perfectly, and I think that this can be styled in a ton of different ways. Like you can definitely dress it up, you can dress it down. I really like this skirt and I think that it's a definite keep. It feels really high quality. It cost $58, which I think is pretty reasonable for something that I can get so much use out of. Like kind of a statement skirt like this, I'm really happy to have in a black because that means you can wear it again and again and people won't really notice as much as like a printed kind of maxi skirt. So this one I think was a top-notch product. I think I'm definitely keeping this one. The next item is this sweater. It's from a brand called Pink or Pinkay. I'm not exactly sure. It is called the Lily Cropped Scallop Hem Pullover. And it's just this navy sweater. It's very soft. It feels really good. And even more high quality than that like kind of beige scallop sweater that I kept from the last Stitch Fix box. It also has that scallop hem just like that beige sweater. So I'm not exactly sure on this item. I feel like the horizontal stripes weren't exactly the most flattering on my body type. And so since I'm a little unsure and a little hesitant about it, I'm giving this one some more thought. It feels so nice. And I really don't have like a striped sweater like this. And it seems like just a good basic because it's cropped and it is in my size, which is an extra small in this sweater. It seems like a good staple to keep, but I don't know if I'm in love with it, which is making me kind of waffle. This cost $44, which I think is a very good price. So this one is in the maybe pile. Now we have this blouse. It's from the brand West Key or West Kai, K-E-I, and this is called the Caspian Twist Front Blouse. And actually in college I had a shirt this exact same color and it really reminded me of that. The thing about this though is that it appears to be really sheer, like I can completely see the camera through that when I hold it up, actually both layers. But when you put it on, you really can't see anything through the shirt, which is nice. I don't want a lot of sheer tops. I think that it's very flattering the way that it lays on my body. I like the tie front because it makes it hit at the right place with my pants. And I like that it comes down a little longer in the back just for that type of style, but I really am not in need of any sort of blouse like this right now. I kind of wish that this were just like a daintier blouse, like it had spaghetti straps instead of these thick tank straps. I think that honestly I could get a ton of use out of this. I could wear this to work, I could wear this for play, but to me it's just not super interesting and it's not something that I necessarily need. So I feel like I should save the money and probably not keep this one. This is $38. It's in the shade light green and it's an extra small, so it actually fits me pretty well. I just don't think this is a winner for me because it's just something I don't need. These jeans. I don't know how I feel about these jeans. This box is just so confusing. In theory, I like all of the items, but when I put them on, I'm like, eh. That's kind of how I feel about this box. So these are just kind of a distressed jean. This comes from the brand Blank NYC, which is the same brand actually as the leather jacket that I have from Nordstrom. I got it during a Nordstrom sale one time. And these are the Gloria High Rise Distressed Frayed Denim. They're in the shade Indigo. They're a 0 petite. Again, it's another petite size jean. And these retail for $88, which is kind of pricey. My thing about these jeans is this like tiger stripe situation happening right here. Why? Why did they have to have these? I don't understand. I feel like these fit my body perfectly. Like the 0 petite, they're cropped. I can never find like ankle jeans for short people. So like in the back, this color is perfect. Like we did not need to put that striping that it has on the front. And for that reason, I think that I might not end up keeping these because I just don't think that that is the most flattering look. Who wants to look like they're wrinkly all the time? I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading too much into this. I need to try these on when my roommate finally gets home from out of town and get her opinion on them because these really do fit me like a glove. And that is so hard to find in jeans. So, I don't know. These are a maybe. I just really wish that they didn't have that kind of washed style in the front. And last but not least is this beautiful floral silk dress. I love the pattern on it. It's definitely a floral that I'm attracted to. Very fun colors. It kind of has a crisscross detail in the front, but it also comes with this like black inner lining dress thing. So just in case the little crisscross feature of this dress like blows open, you're not going to be exposing yourself in any way. I also love that it kind of has like a halter style top. The problem with this for me is mostly the price. This is a silk dress and this retails for $248. And I clearly have it stated I don't want to pay more than $100 for anything. So I'm a little peeved when they try to like throw products like these in my box because I specifically said I'm not going to buy it. So this comes from the brand Lavender Brown. It's the Willa Silk Tulip Maxi Dress. Technically it's the color navy and it's a size extra small. This just didn't really fit me right in the bust area. Also, clothes that just have like an elastic waistband like this one has, they don't hit me in the right spot because it's not a petite. And so because of that, it's actually hitting me around my rib cage, which is my widest part of my body, which obviously is not the most flattering look. Like if this were to hit at my natural waist, I think it would be very flattering, but because of my body type, it just doesn't. So this dress is a no for me. If this were a petite and if this were less than $248, this might be a yes, but yeah, I can't keep it. Something that I do want to point out to you is that if you keep all 5 items, they actually give you a 25% discount. So it's telling me that my total box value is $476. If I buy all 5 of them, I get a $119 discount, and then my order subtotal equals $357. So for me, I think that the wrap skirt is a must. I'm definitely keeping that. I have been on the hunt for the perfect maxi skirt, and I think that it's perfect. It has just enough uniqueness with the tie and kind of like that wrap look that I think I'm going to get a ton of use out of it. I love the neutral color. The jeans are a definite maybe. I need to get opinions from my friends, but let's say for kicks that I'm going to keep the jeans. That would be 2 of the 5 items, which I think is pretty good. I've definitively in my head said no to the sweater because I just don't think that it's the most flattering look, and I know that there are a million sweaters out there that could be really flattering, so there's no need to just spend the money on that one. And then for the price of the dress, I just can't justify keeping it. So on the whole, I know it may seem like I really didn't like this box because I'm not keeping the items, but they did a really good job paying attention to my style quizzes that I can take daily. I can like certain outfits, I can favorite them and tell them what I like about them with this new feature where they put entire looks together and you say yes or no to them. But you can also play the game where you basically thumbs up or thumbs down different items so that they can gauge what you like and what you don't like that they have in stock. And so I really think that they listened to me. They really listened to my preferences. So things are definitely improving with my experience with StitchFix. So if you like this video, then like it. I will have a link in the description box below where you can also sign up for StitchFix and get $25 off of your first box. So if you're interested in that, head to the description box at the end of this video. Stick around, subscribe, join the community, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.